Greetings, my name is Siobhan, and I'm a Lumen Blu-ray Twin Flame Source Angelic, and I am desiring to give you a message regarding 9/11 as it is tomorrow, and some understanding as to what the purpose of or what the symbol of 9/11 actually truthfully means. So as you can tell, 9/11 is a number associated with trauma, despair, emergency, even using it as the emergency number to contact for help, to call for help or officials. So 9/11 energetically is actually a very positive number. So I'm going to read to you what the number means because there were messages coming forth that demonstrated that basically we need to maintain a positive, optimistic energy and vibration, especially on 9/11, even tomorrow, and every day really, but especially tomorrow, because the events of 9/11 were strategically done to dampen and cause pain and trauma to a number and a time that was symbolic of change and actually moving into the new earth. So basically what I was told is the dark ones, where you call it the control system, the cabal, whatever you want to call them, lower vibrational entities, had been told of a prophecy where at the time of change, light workers, seers, and intuitives would begin to see the number 9/11. So 9/11 is actually symbolically a message that we are moving into the new earth. So one of the ways to try to slow that down or to stop it if they can, which of course they cannot, but to slow that down was to cause a trauma, to cause pain, and to have that number symbolically linked to pain, trauma, chaos, and any emergency that, basically is negative. So I'm going to read what that number actually means energetically. So the number 9 resonates with the attributes of universal spiritual laws: compassion, benevolence, and generosity, living life as a positive example, leadership, service to humanity, and light working. Number 9 also relates to endings and conclusions. Number 1 resonates with self-reliance, new beginnings and progress, activity and energy, inspiration, attainment, fulfillment, and creating your own reality. Remember, the dark ones don't want you to create a reality, not your own. They want you to recreate the reality that serves them. The double 1 resonates with the karmic master number 11, which bring its attributes of illumination and enlightenment, inspiration, alternate consciousness, mysticism, catalyst, sensitivity, enthusiasm, creativity. This makes the number 9/11 a powerfully spiritual vibration that breaks through the old to create the new. So this is what this means, which is why 9/11 is actually a symbolic number, meaning bringing in the new earth. That's what the energy of 9/11 is supposed to be. Of course, dark ones have tried to change the energy around this number. Angel number 9/11 is a highly karmic and spiritual number that encourages you to pursue your life purpose and soul mission as a light worker. It tells of leadership and living life as a positive example in order to illuminate the way for others to follow. Angel number 9/11 is a vibration of spiritual enlightenment and awareness, and of reaping karmic rewards for work well done. Angel number 9/11 indicates that the angels are trying to tell you that a new door has opened up for you as a product of your positive thoughts, intentions, and actions. Make the most of this opportunity and walk forward with confidence and surety, knowing that you are fulfilling your karmic destiny. Angel number 9/11 suggests that your goals are almost complete and or that you are coming to the end of a phase or cycle in your life. It is an indication that one door is closing and another is opening. The message is to allow the old to be released so that it is able to be replaced with the new. So this is a number This is a number for humanity. Humanity releasing its old karmic limiting ways. We have opened the door to the new earth. We are on that path. So 9/11 is actually meant to be a day of celebration. Now, because the Dark Ones, and of course 9/11 of 2001 was not the first time they tried to bring down the Twin Towers. It was that they actually tried to bring them down with Bush 1. So because they have created this trauma, it is important for us to, especially those of us that lost loved ones that we know or that we knew, understand for one that they are energy. You still have access to their energy, their spirit, because energy always is. But it is best to honor them in love, in light, and courage to move forward, to bring forth the new earth, so that things such as these type of traumas, or any type of traumas, do not continue to occur. In a higher vibration, we do not experience these types of traumas. So while it is painful, and we have been taught that we should be mourning them and feeling sorry for them and bad for them, and even being mad at who's done this, understand that energetically, this is the energy they were wanting to create. Your anger, your bitterness, your sense of hopelessness. So it is very important for us to let this go and celebrate and love and honor and bring it forth, the new energy, the new earth, the loving, joyful, high vibration, so that we may move forward and enjoy the new earth. And even with them when they reincarnate. So us here, it is for us to bring this energy in, us to bring these codes in, ground this energy, this light, this love, this healing to Mother Gaia to move forward. And also, with what the Dark Ones did, this is energetically what they have done is like a black magic ritual or a curse. Anyone dealing in black magic still does not understand the law of one, or energy, or who you are as a creator and who others are, regardless of their roots, where they came from. All planets are seeded from higher planets anyway. So everybody on this planet came from another planet. Everybody's seeded from another planet. Anyone causing chaos, destruction, trauma to another has experienced trauma. So regardless of what group it is, they need healing. We all do. We've all traumatized each other. And even those of us that have been traumatized, if we do not heal it, we go on to create more trauma to other people, including our children. It is very important to heal ourselves. How we heal ourselves is what leads to the healing of the collective. So please focus on healing, as this is the dominant main way to bring forth the new earth, and how you will ascend and your family into the new earth is healing. Healing is number one. Self-mastery of yourself and of your thoughts is how you free yourself and how you move forward to the new earth. Anyone dealing in black magic still does not understand who they are. If you're trying to control another, trying to hurt another, inflict pain on another, you are in trauma and karma and pain yourself. It needs to be healed. Anytime you hurt someone else, you are energetically hurting yourself and the collective. You are a part of the collective. You cannot hurt someone else without hurting yourself, whether you experience the pain right away or later on, but you will experience it. So please understand, your ancestors, if they practice black magic, especially if you are a twin flame, an angelic, a starseed, an earth angel, whoever you are, you came here to heal your ancestral, the human ancestors, because they're not even technically your ancestors. If you are angelic or starseed, you are the ancestor. So you literally came here to heal them directly. You did not come here to follow their ways. You did not come here to continue their ways, because their ways are unhealthy and out of alignment. So you're here to help them heal and raise the vibration of humanity, which raises the vibration of the multiverse. That's why we are here. So I can't wait. I'm releasing part 2 for the Raw Collective session. And even the Raw Oversoul speaks of the Ascension Process, speaks more on twin flames, more on the service to self construct, and understanding why healing is so important to ascension. So I did a short, this was a short video, so I'm just going to finish this off with a reading. Okay, so I'm going to finish this off with a reading. So it's just a short 4-card reading. What do I need to do to bring about? And so to bring about is like the healing, the ascension, moving into the new earth, the energy of 9/11, because this is meant to be a very positive, loving number and experience and energy. So again, even though the dark ones wanted to create trauma and chaos, does not mean that we need to feed into it. Whatever it is that you're guided to do, however it is you're meant to celebrate this day, celebrate this time, please do that. Please do that. And even right now, like the energy is one of such purging. It's been raining here like nonstop for 3 or 4 days. I know there's hurricanes, there's some different things, like the clouds. We've seen layers of clouds, dense clouds. This is all purging energy, helping to release and clear this dense energy, more dense energy, layers of more dense energy from the earth. So this is a time of celebration. Help Mother Gaia clear herself and help her by clearing yourself, because we're all connected to each other. So, okay, so our intention is the first card, and it is all about balance. So the healing is one of integration and balancing the masculine, feminine energy. I love this. This is so necessary and essential for healing. Even, like I said, the message I'm going to release here, I've already uploaded. I just got to do some final touches. But even the Raw Oversoul speaks on the balance necessary. Working with the Oversouls is such a blessing and a privilege. Ra is not my original Oversoul, but it is an Oversoul that I work with pretty closely. So beautiful, beautiful session. So what's been holding us back in the past? Look at that. That is a broken heart. It was. It's been mended. There's life shining forth from it. And it's about sharing the love. This has been holding us back. We've been fearful. We've been fearful to express ourselves, to unite, to create. Look, that's the number 3 card, even creating that third energy. When two unite, when the masculine and feminine unite. It's so important to stop allowing the separation and division. Everyone knows that the tactics of the dark ones, you should know this by now, the tactics of the dark ones is divide and conquer. Divide and conquer, separation and trauma. These are tools to keep you in dense energy, to keep you in control, to where you don't remember who you are. That's why they teach their story. That's why they teach their history. Does not make it true. It's far from true. Far from true. And history is like my worst subject, because something in me knew that was not true. I hated learning it. All they wanted to teach you about was war and conquering. That's the only history they taught you. There's definitely way more to life and creation in the multiverse. We have, like as a humanity, we've experienced some of the lowest of the lows. And now it's time to experience the highest of the highs, the higher potentials. What can we create? It's like they teach us. And I've even over the weekend, I was listening to the children. My daughter had her birthday party, and so I got to spend some time with multiple children. They're all about 15, 16. While they were aware, like a lot of them were not interested in going to church, and they're kind of like, even when I would speak up a little bit about some things, they're like, dang, we wish our parents were like you. But it's like they understood that there's more to life, and this God that they're being taught is not source. It's not God. They don't even want to call it God, because it's like religion has hijacked certain terms that are not a full expression and actually very inaccurate. But they're very, very well in touch and well aware of source. They're just not clear on the truth, but they know this is not true. This is not true. So it was a very, very beautiful experience to share that with them. And they're definitely trying to tap in and tune in and find that loving. They're not interested in that separation anymore, that judgment anymore. And they're definitely making it very clear whether they're finding. That's what, yeah, and even one of them had on like a skirt or something that says, "I do not seek, I find," something like that. But it was a very, very moving experience. I enjoyed it with them. So anyway, so the action required, look at that. Seek the truth. Look at that duality, pulling back the veils to see the truth, not this illusion, not this matrix. There is so much more. And that's what I was saying, listening to them. And I know that we were being taught this when we were younger too. Like, it has to be chaotic. It has to be trauma. It has to be fun. And fun is darkness and chaos and what we see on TV and bickering and fighting and all these things. And it's not. Like, creation is fun. Traveling is fun. Putting your mind focused on something and seeing it manifest is fun. Like, there's a lot more fun to life than getting into trouble. Getting into trouble is not fun when you could be creating. But they try to like instill that in society, in the culture, that trouble is fun. You know, and without fun, you're just going to be bored and sitting in white robes and blah, 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 all this stuff that they teach us. You know, and even, what is that, singing to God? Like, we're just singing hymns to God all day. Like, we're all energy. You know, I guess that would be cool if we were all singing to each other maybe, but anyway, I think you get my point. So if we take this action, if we seek the truth, the light, the energy within us, learning this discernment, so the outcome, oh, I just love when it just all flows so beautiful. The outcome, a beautifully opened, vibrant heart chakra, when humanity, when the majority of us, when some of us, like those of us that are leading the way, just open up our heart chakras. When you make decisions out of love from an open, healed heart chakra, from discernment, no longer fearing, you have so much support. You never have to fear about making the wrong choice, about finding the wrong boyfriend, about working or partnering, you know, forming businesses with the wrong people. When you are in tune with spirit, when you are making decisions from your heart chakra, no longer ego, even weighing the pros and cons, that is still a sign of confusion. That is ego mind. That is like masculine energy with no feminine energy. Like, with your feminine balance, you tune into source and you hear your guides, and they're telling you clearly what is in your best interest. And that's what they're always telling you, what's in your best interest. And usually if you don't do it, or you don't hear it, or you don't receive the guidance, it's not that they punish you. They just told you, hey, this is in your best interest. But when you don't do it, you see that other decision you made, oh, that definitely was not in my best interest. But it's not a punishment. Nothing's a punishment. It's about your discernment. How much light do you want to operate in? How much love do you want to operate in? So the final message or guidance, I chose from a different deck. And it is find your bliss. Find your bliss. She's following the light and she's leading with her heart chakra. And even got the little Fibonacci spiral down here. But look at that light. I am following a path I love and am fully aligned to my soul purpose. This is what the new energy, the new earth is about. This is how we're bringing it forward. We don't have to always worry about others. We try to help others, but the best thing to do is for you to be in alignment. Others will see and others will ask. And source, when you're in your heart chakra, is leading different people to each other. The tribes are coming together so beautifully, so beautifully. So I love you. I honor you. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section. Again, I'm going to release the second part to the Raw Collective session. That was an aura. where he was able to bring forth his oversoul. Such a beautiful, beautiful session, and all of them are, whether I'm able to share them or not. Beautiful sessions, and I want to take the time to actually start sharing some more, even if it's just transcripts. So I'll be doing that as well. Beautiful messages coming through. Again, what message do you have to share? Whether it be with yourself, with your family, or all of humanity, or those that are willing to listen. So again, enjoy tomorrow. Enjoy life. Like, let's start enjoying and having fun and moving towards that creative, loving energy, because that is how we bring the new earth in faster. Not saying that we have to rush, but why maintain the old ways any longer than we need to? We don't have to. It's all up to us. So I love you. Namaste.